So let's fast forward 12 months and see exactly where Jack and Jill stand today. So the first thing we'll look at is their principal place of residence. We actually sat down together and established that their property was going through the absolute roof. Where they were living, the market conditions were perfect. We also established that given their current borrowing capacity when we first started was $850,000. After we made the second investment purchase, that went down. So we actually sat down together and worked out the opportunity to potentially get rid of this property. And that's exactly what we did. In fact, Jack and Jill did extremely well in releasing equity out of that property. So it no longer exists. It's out of the picture completely. They still live in their own beachfront property, which is right on the beach that they rent. They are living the dream, every morning going surfing, going for long walks on the beach, absolutely perfect. We look at their first investment property that Jack and Jill had before we met them. We've restructured that completely. They're now on the correct loan. They now have their property management sorted out. That property there is ticking along, doing exactly what it needs to do. We look at property investment number 2, which is what we help Jack and Jill with. We know that the property value has gone up substantially. We spoke about a property on the exact same street selling for $690,000. With that, remembering that we paid $615,000. So effectively, there's $75,000 worth of untapped equity or lazy money within that property. So coming across the board, you're going to see a new property here under a self-managed super fund. What Jack and Jill were able to do was to go and speak to a licensed, qualified financial planner who gave them independent advice about whether to set up a self-managed super fund. They then agreed that this is probably the best thing to do, given they had $170,000 of funds sitting in their managed super fund, which wasn't performing the way that it should have. We then engaged the Caifu property acquisitions team, who went hard at work to find them a property that fulfilled the strict criteria of investing in a self-managed super fund. So this is a really, really great opportunity, which I can't dive down into more detail as I'm not a qualified financial planner. You'll then notice down here is we've got another property in red. This property is the exact transaction that we're going through at this very moment. If you can see here, we have $75,000 in lazy money, which we're using to contribute towards deposits and costs for effectively investment property number 4. So if we have a look at the last 12 months, what have we been able to do? We've substantially reduced Jack and Jill's tax. We know that they're on $150,000 combined income. We've reduced their tax because we've been able to get them into good quality property, which is brand new. We've also been able to help them pay off their debt substantially. In fact, they no longer have any bad debt. They've got rid of their $400,000 personal mortgage, which they had. They've got rid of all of their credit cards and their store cards, which is a great result. The better thing yet is they actually went out and spent $20,000 buying a brand new vehicle, cash, no bad lending on that. We speak about their lifestyle they're able to achieve. They're still living in their dream home right next to the beach. In fact, in the last 12 months, they've taken 2 overseas holidays with the surplus cash flow we were able to generate from getting the right structures in place. So as you can see, the last little bit there is setting up their foundation. Jack and Jill have been able to really set themselves up in the last 12 months, and I'd like to think by the time we have this video conversation in the next 12 months, what they've been able to do in 24 months of joining the Caifu Way program is above and beyond anything that they've ever dreamed of. So guys, you may be sitting at home wondering, how does this actually impact me? Is the Caifu Way program, does it suit my needs? And I guess the open and honest answer is we really need to catch up face to face. This is the kind of results that we create day to day. Jack and Jill are just one of many clients which have been able to rapidly turn their life around in an upward direction. So what I need you to do is please fill in the information below this video. A member of the team will get in touch with you shortly, and I look forward to shouting our first cup of coffee. Have a great day.